They butt fucked me.
I thought you were talking about having kids in the trap. I was like, oh. Yeah. I was like, okay. I love that. I don't know, but I'm just not in the right mindset to have a kid right now, so.
You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
I don't think I can do that.
Dude,
If anyone ever will be.
Oh,
I was
man,
listening.
I don't think I can do that.
No, dead ass, bro. I don't think I'm ever having a child. I'm being so serious.
I
I
thought about it, and just looking at what's happening in the world, I was like, God, I wonder if the company's spoiled either.
It's literally, bro. Literally. I be thinking that all the time, bro. Dead ass. Like, man.
It's that's definitely interesting watching my friends because Fern, Nando, whatever, the godfather of his kid, he told me forever he's never getting married, he's never having kids, like since I met him when I turned 18. And like he told me like he was never going to, and I was always the one saying I'm gonna get married, I'm gonna have kids. He said I'm never gonna do it, I don't care, it's just not my thing, like I've never been into it, I don't want to. He's married and he has 2 kids.
Yeah, it's not a you decision, it's a group decision, that's why. And I know that. That's what bothers me.
Dude, well, never mind, I'm not gonna put that in the world, so never mind.
But you know,
Oh shit, got stolen.
it's where your mindset's at right now, and maybe it'll stay that way, and you're entitled to that thought process. But you also can't underestimate where you might be in the future.
Definitely.
You might be in a very different place, a very potentially empowered place.
Yeah, man. I just feel like, man. I just feel like women got. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, please.
I was just gonna say, I feel like the standards of a woman are way too high nowadays, and I realize, like, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but like, I'm not saying I'm not taking care of myself, but if at certain times I can't take care of myself, there is no fucking way I'm gonna be able to take care of somebody else, including a kid with somebody else. Like, bro,
Well,
not
it's a team. Yeah, it's a team sport though, so don't think it's just you. It's a team sport,
Yeah.
and in addition, again, you're comparing that to today's mindset, like you and Joe especially, when you guys speak similarly and like what you struggle with. That's today. You don't know if you're gonna struggle with that at 30.
Agreed. I do totally agree with that. Yeah. I just feel like I still don't even be making myself food, bro. So like, you feel me? Like, it's
No, and I feel that,
bro. Like, not in a rude way, but you want me to go ahead.
But you have no reason. You have no reason to kind of like. And again, this is just a different perspective. But you also have no reason to have like. You have nothing nudging you saying you need to make yourself food or do anything, because it's you versus you. But once there's a kid there, like, you're never ever gonna sit there and like be like, oh, how can I feed you when I can't feed myself? It's gonna be such a primal instinct. You're gonna feed that kid. You're gonna protect that kid. You're gonna have a biological connection, a cellular connection. Like, you're never gonna say what you just said right now if there was a.
Yeah, those maternal instincts are serious, bro. That's literally tens of thousands of years of evolution at work.
Yeah, and you may still say after having a kid that you struggle feeding yourself, but I guarantee you it won't be like you ever saying, I struggle feeding my kid. You won't. You might starve yourself to feed your kid, but you'll always make sure that fucker's fed.
Agreed.
Now, who's ready to see me beat this motherfucking ass right now? 'Cause I'm about to fucking mollywop. They could be good people too. They could be good people, but you know what? I don't give a fuck about if they're good people. Next snap. Next snap.
Ooh, okay.
What's up, bitch? I'll fuck you ever fucking swing at me, you stupid bitch. Look at that, you just lost your fucking head. Was it worth it?
Damn, Chaz really
at
did
me,
just go in
homie.
on that guy, though.
Fucking little bitch. Look at all these roaches. They're gonna eat your dead ass body, bro. Let me help him out. Let me give him a fucking leg. There's a foot they can chew on, so it's easier.
No, I'm with you though, Chaz, for sure on that whole.
Yeah.
I agree with that much too.
I will just say though, on the woman aspect, I can't, bro. I just can't, man. I can't have a girl walk up to me and be like, "So why didn't we go out and get something to eat?" And I'm like, dude, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, that sounds super weird, but like, I just can't.
No, it makes sense.
And bro, I've been in a relationship where I couldn't fulfill the need of that woman, and it's turned me off entirely to the idea of finding a woman. Like, you feel me? Like, cause Lay was such high maintenance, man, and like, don't get me wrong, I want to be high maintenance for someone, I do, but like at the same time, like, I want to get my shit together, and I'm not saying I'm I'm not saying like I'm never not gonna have my shit together. I guess kinda, but I don't know, bro. It's just
you just know it ain't right now.
Can't.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that. But again, it's all just fucking relative. Like, it's just hard. Like, maybe cause you know I've talked to you guys before. I'm not like I don't have my shit figured out by any means. But everything you're saying is just so like it's so relative. It's just so much perspective.
Very easy excuse for us to like pretty much say we're just not ready yet.
Exactly.
And that's okay.
You're not wrong. Like, that's technically not an excuse, and we're always gonna have issues of some sort or whatever bullshit. Like, there's always gonna be a reason not to. But right now, we're letting it be the reason why we don't.
Right, but like Lay, and I told Joe, like, and Joe knows this comes from a good place. I don't mean it in a bad way, but I don't give a fuck about his excuse about like his ex. No offense, Joe. You already know this though, but the same would go with you, right? Like, it's a numbers game, and maybe that's how you felt with Lay, and I would have never known that because I only met you with Lay, and the times that I met you guys were like, well, anyway, that's not necessarily important. But what I'm saying is, I didn't know that those were your struggles as a couple. But it's a numbers game. How many Lays do you have? You know what I mean? I mean, take the name out. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Like, it's Lay, Jennifer, Ashley, whatever the fuck it is. How many of those do you have? How many Lays do you have, as an example? Like if you were to put Lay in a box right now, how many other women can you put in that box that you can say you spent that much time invested into? Probably just her, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's a fucking numbers game. So everything that you're basing your perspective on is one woman out of like X amount, and that's a broken horn for Joe, 'cause that's what I tell him all the time. But you're basing everything off of one fucking thing. It's like, it's crazy.
Okay,
it's crazy once you realize it, and it doesn't mean that it's not hard to get to wherever it is that you need to fall on one day, but it's also just as crazy to like have such strong ideals and base them off of one relationship. Like, you've met one thing that you invested that amount of energy into, and you've never done it again. So it's crazy.
I will agree with that, because I mean, and this is the whole story for everyone though, you know, but I'm just not I'm just not ready to invest my time into that.
And that's
because
fine.
I invested 5 years and I got nothing but criticism and disrespect. You feel me? Like don't get me wrong, I learned a lot, man. I feel like I learned a lot, but it's just I just don't feel like going down that road is gonna it's gonna give me any value, I guess, besides getting a nut.
Yeah, and maybe right now it's not. You know what I mean? Maybe now's not the right time.
Yeah,
and that's okay too.
I totally agree with you though regarding the time thing, because literally, let's say in 5 years, freaking, I'm doing everything I want to do, and then I'm like, oh shit, well now I'm ready for a companion, you know, or whatever. So
you have so much potential to be in such a different place, you know. It's so underestimated, as like everyone always thinks you got yourself figured out, but like you'll never have yourself figured out. Dude, 2020 to 2022 is such a night and day different person for me.
Nah, bro, I'm with you on that, bro.
Yeah, it's just you just need to experience shit. As cliche as that fucking sounds, there's nothing truer than that.
Nah, bro, I mean, experience is the best teacher, you feel me?
But you'll get there. It's dude, when you're like, I don't know, if you're a positive person, things are easier. If you're negative, it's harder for people. Some people are bitter, and those people will stay stagnant, and they'll get to the end of their rope and be like, oh fuck, like I made it to 60 and realized life sucks. That's because you never changed. Like, you're an easy person to adapt to. Well, like people like you and Joe, like, you guys have good, like heart, like good mindset, so it's not gonna be, it's not gonna be that difficult.
Definitely. He's gonna beat this fool's ass.
I'm thinking about it, but he's not fighting me. He's not doing shit. But I thought they were all enemies because he shows up red.
Yeah, facts. But
Damn,
maybe the
so I
red
just
might
been,
be his health, right? You feel me?
yeah, so I
Sounds
just been
funny.
murdering people for no fucking reason. I'm such a douchebag, bro. I thought they all wanted a piece of this shit, bro. But they like
Low-key you
these
are.
motherfuckers are just picking berries, dog, and I'm just murdering them for no reason. Wow, these are good people right here, bro.
Yeah, I'm a jazz.
It's all good. If you don't know, now you
Yo,
know.
look at this motherfucking zombie. What's this bitch want? Come here, bitch. I know you want it.
Oh yeah, he does. That's why you're running like a bitch.
Look at you and your fucking. No, but it is interesting. It's interesting to see like your guys' little. What you want? Are you coming for me? You're not coming for me, are you? Nah, you don't want this, bitch. I'll beat your ass.
Yo, this guy just bro, jazz.
Yeah.
I didn't even attack you yet, and you decapitated him.
Cold-blooded killer.
Killing the
Fucking Joe.
innocent. Fuck.
Yeah.
Holding for
No,
deployment.
but
Now's
it
the
gets so
time
much
to
sweeter,
warm
bro.
up.
You found like what doesn't work, and that's why every first relationship that works successfully, but ends up unsuccessful. The reason why those ones are so important is because when they all end up unsuccessful, every last one of them, they're the most important because they fucking taught you everything you don't fucking like. So the Lay is the most like take this in the right context, right? Lay is like one of the most influential people for you because she showed you some things that you do like, but she also showed you what you don't like. So now it's gonna shape what you try to accomplish moving forward. And same with fucking Joe. Like, there's a reason why Joe and her didn't work out. It's not all just fucking butterflies.
No, and I agree with that, bro. And I feel like I learned a lot. Like I feel like Leia honestly taught me a lot. You feel me? Like even good things too. You know?
Playtime's
Like
over, mate.
this is gonna sound hella funny, but I don't even know about love languages until Leia. You feel me? But also, I will say I was in high school, and then we got out of high school.
Yeah, you're in high school.
How are you? That's what I'm
You're
saying.
supposed
Like,
to know about love languages.
like
That's a pretty
exactly.
yeah. That's a sensually articulate type of fucking maturity that you don't just get in high school.
Exactly.
Oh fuck, is it getting dark? I need to scat.
No, I'm with you,
Battle
bro.
Royale.
Bro, it's gonna get better though. It just fucking takes time.
Yeah, man, I was messing with this one chick for like 2 months, and then her ex-boyfriend just got hella weird and decided to.
And that happens
text
too,
her.
bro.
Yep, and then I just,
So cool.
yeah.
I didn't meet Diana until 28, bro. No, 27. I'm older than both you guys, even when I first met her, I was still older than you guys. So it's not like I didn't have the same problems as y'all. I was just a little bit more optimistic about it, like even before Diana, because I just like been with enough. I'm not saying you guys haven't by any means, but my mindset curated me to like understand that like it's just a numbers game. And once I locked that in and I realized that, I just realized like it just changed everything for me. Once I truly like
Behind you, Joe.
invested into that logic and then told myself it truly is a numbers game, everything became easier for me. And it's so weird because it sounds so like gimmicky, but like genuinely, I just finally convinced myself of it, and then I wasn't anxious. I didn't give a fuck. You have days. You're always gonna have days when you're single, when you're like, damn, I'm kind of lonely today. I'm kind of sad. Like I wish I had someone. Blah 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 blah. Like whatever, right? But like when you realize it's just an inevitable fate, you're not really tripping.
Fight's begun.
Because unless you got like
While you wait,
the most
feel
micro
free to
dick ever, and you're a douchebag, and you like
And if you find something to
murder
fight, feel free
pygmy
to
goats,
give 'em back.
like you're gonna find a woman. It's not hard.
Yeah, I don't have any of those, bro. Nah, Joe, you're
Yeah,
slanging,
Joe, you're
bro.
fucking. pygmy goat killer.
Your teammate got their
You
arse
little
kicked.
micro dick
Your
pygmy
arse kicked
goat
this
killer.
time. Listen up, soldier. And you return. Sort them out or capture the objective. Go back to the front line.
I don't know.
Be more positive. Be patient.
I learn from everybody, and then I just pick and choose. That's how.
Same.
I'm patient.
I'm a sponge.
I like to know the person I'm talking to before I choose.
Yeah. Just go with the fucking flow. You never know, bro. One of you guys might fall in love with a prostitute that fucked like 500 dudes.
I think I'm really selective on these. I don't know.
No.
It's impossible to know.
I know it's possible.
Yep.
But I'm really selective.
What if she happens to
And-
be the one though, bro?
There's such thing as kismet connections. I don't believe in what's that bullshit people say? The fucking
Soulmates? Or
cringiest shit in the world.
Pansexual?
The one, but there's no, but there's like a name for it. Like they say, oh, soulmate. That's fucking horseshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the one.
Yeah, the one. No, you were right. I was just looking for the other expression, but yeah.
No,
That's horseshit.
I kind of think it's real.
And that's fine. I just call it horseshit. I just think it's a numbers game.
True.
It's just crazy
Hey,
to.
I will say this. Sorry to interrupt you, but I will say this.
Wait,
Go
you got
ahead.
millions of people? Oh, there's no.
Yeah, thank you. That's where I'm at. Look, like you have. There's just like, it's impossible. Unless you put yourself in front of every single woman of age legally, in front of, and even illegally. No, hold on, not illegally. That sounded fucked. Like, if you wait for the illegal ones to become legal, like you could be 22 and she could be 17, but then you can become, I don't know, 30, and then by that time she's, whatever. I'm not doing actual math in my head. I'm not paying attention. But like, she could be 25, and that could be. It's just impossible. There's no such thing as the fucking one of one. There's no fucking such thing, in my opinion.
No. I mean, I can see. I mean, I'm just hella. What's the word I can say? I guess optimistic's a good word. Because I can see both sides, kinda ish.
I believe there's ones.
Exactly. Okay, and that's what I was gonna say on the other side, dead ass Shaz. So I was gonna say like I feel like I'm not gonna say I feel like it's impossible to be with one partner for the rest of your life, but I feel like there's just so many. Yeah, I guess there's so many people. You know, there's just so like it's infinite. You feel me? It's never.
So there is no the one. That's what I'm saying though. Because of the opportunities you do have, it's ridiculous. How can you say it's the one? Like, what if you say you found the one, but then when you found the one, it's just. I can come up with a lot of different scenarios.
Yeah, bro.
Situation.
It's just not feasible. Like,
I know,
to me, it
it's
just
not
has to make
feasible,
sense. It just doesn't make sense.
They get that from the like Cinderella and all that.
Yes,
stuff
bro.
Yeah.
No, dead ass, Max.
It doesn't exist.
Bro. And that's what makes it fucked up. Is because people look for it, bro. They look for it. Even
like,
though it does not
you're
exist,
not
bro.
the one. I'm like,
Well, it's not even about just looking for it, right? Like, I think what hurts a lot, and this is again my opinion, I think what hurts a lot of people is the fact that they have this perception of like the one, so then you don't even give yourself the chance of seeing if one thing, like something can work out, because you're already telling yourself that there's so many boxes that have to be checked, and you don't even, like, a lot of people don't even consider the idea of like, maybe it's just not checked right now, maybe that box is just to be unchecked like a year from now. Like, not everything's meant to be fucking perfect right out the gate, and the one isn't the one that's gonna pop up and just check every fucking box.
Definitely. I truly feel like, I mean, unless it's your soulmate. I was gonna say, I truly think it's impossible for one to check every box, but then I'm just coming
funny
in.
because it's like everybody's like, because they think they know what they want, And like you do know sometimes the things you want, but there's like when you get into one and you get in a relationship and then you realize, oh, I needed this, oh, I needed that, and then it's like you just based it off the one and he's got all these check marks, and then you have things that you didn't even know you needed from before.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's just not fucking. It doesn't make sense. It's just not possible. That's all.
I mean, is it not possible though?
Dude, I truly think anything is possible.
But I don't think you're ever gonna. I don't think you're ever gonna fit your dick into a spider's asshole if they have one.
With that.
There you go. That debunks that whole theory right there. Boom, I'm done. All I needed was for you to hypothetically put your dick into a spider's ass, and for you to say you can't do it to just show you that not everything's possible.
Hey, I will say this though.
Possible,
what if somebody had a micro penis? Then it's totally possible. You feel me?
You think that even a micro penis is gonna fit inside of a spider's ass?
Hey, there's some big fucking spiders out there, bro.
Hey, camel spiders in Australia. Check them out, baby.
I've seen it. And go on your browser right now and Google a camel spider's ass radius. Google that shit. And then do me a favor, when you're done Googling it, look down, do an inventory check, look at that dick you got swinging between your legs, and ask yourself, think I could fit this in there?
Hey,
think I can do it?
I don't have a micro penis.
Okay, fine. Joe, you said you have one, right? Joe, look at your dick. And tell Chris if you think it'll fit into that camel.
Yeah, we're good to go, Chris.
Ass.
Slide right in.
Slide right in with ease.
Go slide right in
No
there.
move
Yeah,
needed, baby.
Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real.
Dude, I just took a picture of my hand doing a thumbs up, and I'm really about to draw.
What?
No.
Wait, what?
No.
You still talk to your ex, Chris?
No, sir, I can't, bro. She already has a man's. She literally got a man's, I think, 3 months after us breaking up.
You better go somewhere with that. You funny. You funny,
Yeah, so I just can't, Chaz. Also, I just told myself, like, I can't, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, it's always going to be love, but the amount of, I guess, pain you can say she put me through, I'm good, man. Yeah.
Then it's not always love. Fucking move on, hater. If you need to, go find
how
you.
how long was
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for
My
deployment.
relationship? Or, wait, say I broke apart, or my relationship?
you guys broke apart? How long has it been?
About a year and a half almost now. Wait, hold on.
Enemy soldier
It's actually about to be 2 years. Because it's like March, April. So yeah, almost.
Girls normally move on faster, by the way. So,
No, I just think
I'm not
she
saying
mentally checked out of the relationship, which I'm not tripping, bro. But I just know, and man, I don't mean to use this term, or at least like to make it sound this serious, but like I'm just glad she has somebody else doing what she needs to get done. Because I wasn't gonna, you feel me? I wasn't gonna sacrifice my entire life to make her happy. So somebody else is doing everything she wants him to do. Good for him, bro. He can literally rot away doing that, bro. That's cool.
What I've seen to find is when you get everybody that you want them to do, it doesn't really work out the way they want it to.
They want it. Yep. Nah, bro, I'm with you on that. And ain't that a bitch, bro?
It's not like, oh, every single thing. You can't have that. Like nobody's perfect. I don't know.
Be advised, gas is closing.
Yeah,
Look,
bro.
guys, I've said this before. The cure is to just fuck a whole bunch of bitches. Alright?
You think so?
No, it is 100%. Fuck you, Max. Like it is. Yes. It's literally the cure. It is literally the cure. I'm telling you. I'm not being sarcastic. One fucking bit. If you find yourself struggling and you're asking yourself fucking stupid ass questions every fucking day, where does this? Where is that? How do I find that? Blah 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 blah.
That's probably one of the
Then
best
keep
bars.
fucking.
That shit dialect.
Nah, I can't do that
Dude, I think
Good.
shit.
If you weren't a pussy.
I'm
Nah,
not
bro,
built that way.
I mean,
No, that's what you say. You guys have nothing on me. Like I have. Oh fuck you. You're about to line me up. I see you. You want it, huh? Cause you fucking. Hey, where you at, Joe?
you
You
whore.
lose, your
my
fight
mark.
is over.
Can you not be? Come over here.
Soldier.
I'm already here.
Heard. All right. Yeah. So I'm just gonna die. Sorry.
Go fuck yourself.
I've had this
Good
guy
idea.
chasing me for a while.
Nah, Max, you can be that guy, Max. You can be
No,
that guy.
I
No, you-
can't. I'm not built that way. I'm not gonna build myself that
Max,
way.
shut up. Shut up, Max. I can't wait for. Have you been heartbroken yet?
Hey, Max, you gotta.
Okay. Call me.
I had to break
Call me
it
so you
down
can be
just to
there.
build it up, bro.
I had to
Oh.
build myself, not build
I want to be there when it happens. All right. Bro, when I first met my first girl, I said I'm gonna stay a virgin until I get married. I was so well, she broke up with me, and then I went crazy, and then I fucking bitches on my birthday when I turned 21, and I lost it on the same day. And they both think that they got the card, but guess what? Only one of them did.
Damn, that's actually fire, Chaz. Holy shit.
And they
that for me.
I need help.
Oh yeah.
you fuck you, Joe. Remember that? Go fuck yourself. Yeah. Enjoy.
About myself.
Good. So then don't bring it up again. Yeah, it worked out great.
But seriously though, Max, just take your time, bro. Let the talk, man. I think whenever the time is right, that's when it'll be right, you know?
Hold on, don't pick me up, don't pick me up. Okay, pick me up, please. Oh, he's coming.
Yeah, it's just a fucking numbers game, dude. I swear to God. And so
Yeah,
many of you
we're-
guys
we're
don't
fine.
realize that until you fucking go out there and just get a lot of stuff, a lot of opportunity, if you know what I mean.
Your teammates
Dude, Chaz, I just want a big
Everyone-
booty Latina, bro. That's all I want.
Everyone's stuck in this bullshit mindset.
You
where they
laughing at
think-
that, Max? That's some real shit, bro. I'm gonna get a nice Latina, bro. She gonna be nasty, bro.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you know,
sorry,
nice.
Your teammates done it.
Nah, bro, it ain't gonna be fake. Chill with that.
Whole team.
Touch it, it go.
Your teammates sent you to do that. They'll
No,
fight for a chance to
Max, have you
Damn,
ever
you-
touched the fake gas, bro? What kind of fake gas are you playing with? These
Yeah,
bitches
bro,
are going to
why
fucking
you
toilet
shooting
rides.
shots, bro?
Max, that's so inaccurate. I'll tell you right now, buddy.
I know it's inaccurate, man.
Having one, it's phenomenal, Max. There's no joking about it. All right, it's a fantastic experience. Fantastic experience. Everything.
Oh.
Start from the tatas down. It's all when it's modified. There's no complaints.
I don't know. I'm like
Wait.
I'm patient. I get to know the people I'm talking to, and then
Of course, bro.
I base it off my
I don't.
strengths and weaknesses.
Hey, we have enough for loading. We have enough for loading.
Hey, what's your type, Max?
Targeting me.
Big booty Latinas?
I don't really have one.
Okay.
Oh, I broke my leg.
Oh, someone's on me.
Good job,
Oh shoot.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay, I'm dropping my money.
I wouldn't say I have one.
Cover my-
Yep.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I didn't mean to throw that smoke, and I hit the fucking map button. I'm hit. I I hit cap, which opened up my map, and everything just went.
It's all up to you now. Go for the win.
There's two left time, bro. That's how I broke my leg, bro. I couldn't pull my leg. He's dead right now.
Buy back, buy back.
Dang it, man. I wish I had enough money to buy back too.
Yeah, this is not a pleasurable experience, actually.
Just gonna pencil for this
I don't know.
Bertha
I
and
talk to people about it. It's like I look at my strengths, weaknesses. Do they complement that? Am I physically attracted to them? Am I?
How old are you, Max?
Don't have long.
21.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, bro,
And
you
then
got
just,
something
like,
called time.
I look for like belief, what they believe in, and all that. Do they align? And then.
Do they believe in long dick?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay, Jazz. I haven't figured everything out, but I'm figuring it out.
That's alright. Yeah. Let me know when you get to that part where you have to fuck a bunch of bitches to figure it out.
That's not happening, Jazz.
You say that.
Dude, yeah, you're saying that,
This
bro.
is why, yeah,
Bro,
this is why it's
that's
so
why
ironic.
me,
You
bro.
say that. Yeah, hey, this is why it's so ironic,
Bro,
right?
with me, bro.
Roll me back to 21 and tell me and talk to that 21-year-old Chad. Literally, like, was a virgin until 21, and I said I wasn't doing shit until I got married. I had the most craziest ideal and mindset in the world, and I believed it more than I believed in anything in my life. And all it took was the right thing to go wrong, and then everything changed. And now I look back at it, and it's just so comical on how I used to think.
Yeah.
You say you can't,
No, I
and that's
feel
what
you, bro.
most people, you say you can't, and that's what most people fuck up because you don't know what the fuck you can and cannot do. You don't. You don't have enough time left out in the world.
Oh, we got a car going.
Yeah,
towards
I
Loda.
probably could. In the wrong headspace,
Nah.
if I was in the wrong headspace, yes, I definitely could.
Hey guys, that's on Loda.
Dude.
Bully these guys.
I am.
Kind of nutty, bro. That's a good
Yeah,
shot,
so I'm
man.
kind of at the point where I am ready, but it's like
To
a part
fuck
of me is
bitches?
like, oh my gosh, I am ready for a relationship, but a part of me is like, are you really ready? Or like, yeah. So I'm like, I'm just at odds. I'm really just at odds right now. Like, cause I know I'm ready, and I already told
Yeah.
myself, yeah, I'm ready. But it's just like I'm at odds with myself. So.
Yeah, man.
No,
I don't know. I have a very unique way of looking at things. Like, even that, like, I know I sound like I'm disagreeing with all you guys the whole time, and I'm not trying to, but, like, even that, Max, I would disagree with. You can't say you're ready and then say part of you isn't ready. But at the same time, you don't have to be ready to be ready. You don't need any of it. Like, you don't need to be ready. You could be the most unready person in the world. Joe can be depressed as a motherfucker 6 out of 7 days a week. If one dime walks by and just has the right energy, the right euphoric fucking just the right concoction of shit, it can make him when
Yep.
he could say it can make him not have any idea or hope to be in a relationship, and that could change on a dime. On a dime,
Oh
and
yeah,
none of it has to
yeah.
ever
I know what you're talking about. I
nothing
know
has to make
exactly
sense.
what you're
You don't have
talking
to be
about.
ready, you don't have to not be ready, it doesn't have to be anything. You could be plotting to jump off a bridge in 3 days, but 2 days before you jump off that bridge, you go get some fucking ice cream, and there's some female that just jerked you off in the back, and it doesn't matter. I can name anything. I can name anything. There's just so many, like,
All a little over the pants handy.
absolutely. Yeah, it doesn't
Those
have
are
to
the
make
worst,
sense.
bro.
None of it has to make sense.
Those are the best.
None of
What
it
are you
has to
talking
make
about?
sense.
The fuck you talking about,
None
boy?
of it has
You
to
don't
make
like
sense.
carpet
All
burn
that
on
has
your
to do.
cock, bro?
Bro.
I think
That shit's
it
hot.
just. I think certain
stay back
chemicals
in my
just have to be
covers.
exposed. I think certain chemicals just have to. I think there is a science.
Check your gear and weapons.
I think there is a
Swing to make
science
ready
to
for
it, but I think there
deployment.
just has to be certain chemicals exposed in your brain, and it could happen at you have no idea when it's supposed to happen or when it could happen, and that's how it's supposed to be.
The area. Watch the skies.
You
Yeah,
can
you know
prepare. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, you know that song with Janae Ego, "Supposed to Be"? That's how it's supposed to be. Okay.
Yup.
Sorry, Chaz. Sorry.
That's
That's all I wanted to say.
True though.
I think you're making beautiful points though, Chaz. 'Cause
Yeah, it's just. It's
yeah,
so
it-
fucking. It's just
it's
so
just-
unique. Like.
and that's what life is, bro. I don't
There's
even know
too
how
many
to describe
variables
it.
in life.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's just it's like life is literally just like the best comparison you can ever make life to be, whether it's romantically, anything. It's literally just like the lottery. If you go get a lottery ticket, your chances are what? One in like, I don't know what it is, honestly. Let's just say 200 million, or let's say 120 million. I don't give a fuck. But it's just like that. Like nothing has to make sense. It's just random as a motherfucker. You buy a ticket and maybe or maybe you don't get it. And it's the same thing. You can prepare for a relationship for 10 years and you could say, okay, I've prepared myself for 10 years. This January I'm gonna fall in love. And it could happen. There are people where it does, like there's just too many possibilities on this planet and too many people that exist on Earth where that could work. It could also
but you're
not
just
work
basically
at
saying
all.
that no matter how hard you
Doesn't fucking matter. Or you could prepare and it could or you could prepare and that preparation could be what you needed and it worked and it got you into a successful relationship. Where there's a yin, there's a yang. There's just so fucking much potential. You could fuck one bitch and that could be the bitch you stay with for the rest of your fucking life. And I can be looking at you and say, God damn, you're miserable. But to you, it could be such a fucking amazing experience. Like, those 1940 fuckers, most of them fucked one fucking person in high school. Like, no thank you, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it worked for them. And look at them, they're making bitch-ass little videos. They're like 95 years old saying, will you be my Valentine? Like, shut up, you old bitch. You haven't fucked nothing but that one dude for 80 years. But at the same time, good for you. I'm happy for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ran through at least 100.
Shut up.
Yep, over that. I'm being modest, to be honest, but
Dude, right now I'm sitting at a pretty little 7.
Yeah.
All right, lads, let's get it done.
Yeah.
yeah. Until you guys run through 100, it changes your fucking perspective. I promise you that. I promise you that.
You could just run through like 1 or 2.
Nah, I promise you that you will never, ever, ever have the same perspective as someone with 3 bodies versus 100. No way. No fucking way. It changes your outlook. The more you do it, it changes. It does. It gives you a perspective you never knew.
With you on that, not from experience, but from the
Just
idea
understanding,
of doing,
yeah.
exactly, yeah, the idea of experience and just doing it more and being in literally every situation that you can think of, or at least most that only we know for now, you know?
Yeah, I'm telling you. It just.
Nah, bro, trust me, man.
And I was the
you know.
complete opposite person. I'm telling you. Until 21, I had one. No, didn't even have one. I had one relationship, but I didn't do anything. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I did shit, but I didn't fuck.
Bob back over here.
Heading this way.
But when you run through a certain amount, man.
It just sucks, man, because I feel like I have a certain type, bro.
I don't.
Money, we have enough.
I mean,
Nah,
I'd be a
trust me,
hypocrite if
Chaz.
I'd be no. Like I was about to say, I'd be a hypocrite to disagree with you because where there's a yin, there's a yang. Like there's a possibility for everything. There's a possibility for someone to have a type. It's possible for me to tell you right now that I don't.
Yeah, I just can't ever be with a white woman.
I couldn't agree more. I would say I don't know if I'd say I'd have a type, but I would say that I agree with that. I can never be with.
By the team that actually got
I can't see myself with one. Heard. I can't see myself with one. With that being said, I'm never gonna ever tell you that it's like literally impossible. Like I
Yeah,
said,
definitely.
you can meet someone that just like has
The
the right,
vibe,
fucking-
yeah,
the
bro,
right,
yeah.
the right fucking mix, and you just don't know what that mix is or what it looks like yet. You know.
Nah, yeah.
Let cash go.
I'm into a lot of shit. Like I like a lot of different
UAV
types
overhead.
of formation. But there's a lot of possibilities out in that fucking world. I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm in the crosshairs. They're sniping. Right side, near the
Laying smoke.
You just realize, like, who gives a fuck? Like that's you just develop this who gives a fuck personality. Like shit happens.
Yeah, bro, that's how I need to get.
Things. I don't have that in a relationship.
No, I do. Who gives a fuck? I love
that's
Diana.
frustrating.
I
Gear.
heard. I truly do. But no one now that I've had enough experience, there's no one that'll ever be able to have that power over me where I'm just lost for X amount of time. It's just not possible.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I've had too much now to know that, like, you know, it's like, how can you scare me? You know, fire me. How can you scare me if I've had 30 jobs? But I've only had one job, fire me. You think I'm gonna be scared? Yeah, I'm probably gonna be a little nervous. Imagine getting fired from your first job.
No, I'm with you right now. I'm on my third retail job, and I've worked retail for 6.5 years now.
So if you were to lose your job tomorrow on a dime and they fired you, are you gonna fucking cry yourself to sleep for the next 3 months?
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm
Are you
gonna
gonna go home
no.
shaking? Are you gonna go home crying? Are you gonna drink yourself to sleep saying, I don't know why, I don't know what I'm gonna do? Are you gonna do that? Probably not, right?
I'm probably gonna beat my meat.
Yeah.
You're
You know what I
"One
mean?
time."
No, but I'm fucking serious,
Acting
guys. Like I'm
arrested.
so serious.
No, yeah, Chaz,
Fucking-
trust me, I read you.
It just changes everything. And look, I'm also not preaching that you guys need to run through 100. I'm honestly not. But I'm saying that everyone has a number to be able to awaken. And for me, it's not like I necessarily 100 I awoke, right? Like it's not like I got to that one. But I'm just saying, like, once you have enough repetition, it's just like fuck. Like you realize, like, god damn it, like life's so much fucking simpler than the anxiety you create for yourself. Because most of your own trouble is it's your own trouble. You create your own trouble for yourself most of the time.
Sniper rifle here.
gold card and
In my opinion, because it's your own insecurities, it's your own anxieties, it's your own stresses. It's not other people's. It's yours. The only time it ever belongs to anyone else is when you're surrounding yourself in a toxic relationship, whether it's your mom, your girlfriend, your fucking cousin, a best friend. Like that's the only time you could ever say that someone else has a type of power over you.
All right.
Right here.
Now, what
Target
advice
appears
would you give to the people that are just getting into relationships, ain't got at home, and just broke up with somebody?
Say that whole thing again. Damn.
Yeah, for real.
I need a revive.
I'm coming.
What advice would you give to the people that got into a relationship and then got their heart broken and then are dealing with that? With the heartbreak.
Got into a relationship, got their heart broken. Oh, you're not. Yeah, you're not gonna like it. It's what I've been saying. Get out
Yeah,
and go
bro.
fuck.
You just have to feel. Yeah, you have to feel your feelings. Let your feelings go. Or
No,
I'm
it's
so
not-
sorry. You have to sit with your feelings, bro. You have to sit with the feelings that you feel, and it's gonna take a while. It takes more time for everyone. For me personally, it took me about maybe 6.5, 7 months to actually sit with that feeling and be like, wow, like my life, yeah, there's a lot going on, you know, or whatever I was thinking at the time, which I assume wasn't positive thoughts, you know. But getting to my point, it's a certain, like, eventually you'll let it go because you'll realize that it doesn't give you any value. Exactly. It doesn't, exactly. Like, there's nothing there anymore. So then it comes to a point where you're gonna be able to move on and not give a fuck. And just like Chaz is saying, in my opinion, because that's kind of happened to me, bro. Like I was fucking down and out for a couple months, and the next thing you know, I literally fucked like 3-4 girls within like a month and a half, 2 months span. You feel me? So it's like,
and it changes everything once you
it
once
did.
you
No, it
once you
definitely
unlock
did.
that door. Because look, if you keep your world small, it's gonna be small, and everything's gonna be hypersensitive.